filet mignon, 2 neck bones. We have veggies too. We show you what to do. You can get your eat on. Cooking with Kamuru. Cooking with Kamuru. Yeah. Cooking with Kamuru. Cooking with Kamuru. You're not cooking till you're cooking with Kamuru. Hello, cooking family. Welcome to Cooking with Kamuru. Today we've prepared a 1-dish meal for you. It is macaroni and cheese with sausage and spinach inside. I know some children don't like to eat their veggies, but this is one way that you can incorporate it into something they love, macaroni and cheese, and they'll probably eat right past it, and that's a win-win for everyone. Today, as you can see here, this is our lovely macaroni and cheese bake, and if you have leftovers, you can take it and freeze it for another day. So come along with me to the kitchen and I'll show you just how we came up with this lovely dish. Okay, these are our ingredients. We have sausage. Here in the South, I do prefer Gilchrist sausage or nettle sausage, but you can use any type that you choose. We have a 4-blend cheese here. The cheeses come from Wisconsin, New York, California, and Vermont. Okay, we have eggs, half and half, milk, adobo seasoning, we have minced onion, regular table salt, black pepper, sour cream, and butter. Here's our spinach here, and let's get started. What we're going to do is take our sausage and just cut it just so you can, if you want your sausage to be cut lengthwise, you can do that also. The main purpose is just to get it into the dish. Okay, we're gonna cut that. And for our spinach, we've already taken off the stems. We're just gonna take this spinach and cut it into little strands here. And cut it just so. Okay, for our other ingredients, we're gonna go ahead and get our noodles boiling. They'll take about 5 to 6 minutes. You don't want to overdo them because they will be going back into the heat when they get into the oven. So you're just gonna take them and put them into this water. Give it a nice twirl here and just keep your eye on it because you don't want it to stick together. So give that about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, and while that's getting going, we are going to take our spinach and put it over here in this area. So we'll add that to our other ingredients. You can use as little or as much spinach as you choose. We're gonna take our meat, put it here in our fry pan, give it a swirl here. You want to let that get a little brown on both sides. You don't have to use any oil because the natural oil will suffice for that. Okay. Next, we're going to take our eggs. I'm going to break them. Put them here just so. And our sour cream. This is an 8-ounce container and we're going to use every bit of it. Just want to take that sour cream and put it in here with these eggs. And I like to put it in together like this and not just pour straight eggs into my mix because sometimes it has that fresh egg taste and I don't like that too well. So we're going to take and we're going to break this up here with our whisk. Break it up very good. And get it going, blending it together. And again, you will adjust your ingredients according to the amount that you want to prepare. So this can be made for a dinner party, or it can just be made for home time with children. It doesn't matter, it's a very good dish. Okay, to get that all broken up here, you're gonna take it and put it in here with the spinach. And as you add your ingredients, you want to go ahead and start whisking them together. Whisk them all together and blend it in. Okay. Now let that sit there for just a second. We're going to go over here and put our butter in the pot. And you want to put that on maybe low heat so that you don't burn your butter. I use KitchenAid products, and the heat may vary, but just kind of keep it on low and let it melt down very well. So we'll come back here. We're going to take our cheese, and again, this is our 4th state blend cheese, cheddar cheeses. We're going to mix that in, and that is about 2 cups of cheese. Just whisk it all together. And you do want to make sure that your butter is melted completely, because you don't want to have pockets of butter sitting through your dish. Okay? And for our half and half, we're going to use 1.5 cups. Okay, and go ahead and whisk that in. And kind of listen to the sizzle on your sausage. You don't want to burn it, but you do want to get it a little brown, so we can come back over here and give that a spin. And while you're at it, go ahead and twirl your noodles. You don't want them sticking together. Okay, everything's looking good. Okay, for our minced onion, we're going to use 1 teaspoon. Sometimes I cheat. Just a little bit more. Okay. For our black pepper, we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. For our salt, we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon. Don't want to put too much salt because the cheese already has salt. The adobo seasoning is going to have salt. So the adobo seasoning, you're going to use 1 teaspoon. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to just blend it all well together. Now, for those of you that like a little heat, you can go ahead and use some of these peppers over here, and just put it on one side of the dish so it won't get on the children's side, okay? And then we do have milk here. Hey, put a little more. Yeah, a little bit of milk here. Yeah, that's about 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, now you want to take this mixture and come over here and put it in with your butter. We want to let it melt all together. We want our cheese completely melted. Okay, give it a good stir here. Now you have to keep a good eye out on your sauce here, because you don't want it to scorch on the bottom. There's nothing worse than burnt sauce to go in macaroni and cheese. That's not so good. Okay. Now, this is the pan that we will be using to put it in. Our noodles are ready. We're going to go ahead and take these off the burner. Pour them here and allow them to strain. You want it to drain very well, because you don't want to introduce any extra liquid to your dish. Get it all strained out very good here. Those sausages sound very good. Okay. That's strained very well. Okay, you're going to go ahead and put this inside of your pot, pan. Not a pot, that's a pan. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and take our sausage directly from the heat and just spoon them over into our dish. it in here very well. Okay, you want to increase the heat just a little bit here on your sauce. Turn the other burners off. And again, you can use as little or as much spinach as you want and increase your heat gradually so that you don't burn it, but continue to stir. And when everything is melted and all fused together, we're just going to take it and pour it over our noodles and our sausage. Okay. Like everything is all blended together here very well. Okay, so we're going to take this and just pour it over our dish here. Just pouring it in nice and even so you get everything out. Okay, now we're going to take this and put it in our oven, and we're going to bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes. Again, temperatures vary depending on the oven that you have. I do use KitchenAid. So we're going to go ahead and put this in. It's already preheated. Put it in. And here's a nice shot of one that we've just taken out. Okay, and that's how you make that wonderful macaroni and cheese dish. And we're going to go back over here and try it out with a little salad. Here's a nice salad. And here's our macaroni and cheese. I'm going to take a nice little piece of this. Looks good. A little salad dressing here. I love cranberry juice, so I'm having cranberry juice with it. Okay, this is a very easy and simple meal that you can try at home with your family. I'm sure the children will love it because when you say macaroni and cheese, like E.F. Hutton, they stop and they listen. So hey, here we are. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget, you're not cooking until you're cooking with Kamuru. See you in the kitchen.